Come on, why can't I do the flippy? Whatever. Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey and Wine. Welcome
Should include that part.
No, now I have to restart.
Sorry.
Welcome back to another episode of Whiskey and Wine. I'm Sam.
I'm Heather.
And this is our Wine Down Wednesday. This is essentially what we are trying to do is we are having a fun conversation about some topic or thing while we have a glass of wine or maybe a cocktail every now and then. We talk about the wine, talk about the cocktail, and then we're going to dive into that topic. So today we are going to be talking about different types of travelers, and the wine we're going to be sipping on is going to be it's 2019. No, this is the 2020 Malbec from Mendocino County in California. So let's dive into it. And
we chose a Californian wine because we're going to California soon. We're actually not going to Mendocino County, but you know, it's the right state where the grapes were grown. So
yes. So we're going to San Francisco to go see Heather's brother. That popped out a lot easier than I expected. Who graduated from where again?
University of San Fran.
Yeah. Back in December. So we're going out there to finally celebrate that. And we're going to be talking about, like I said.
We'll just pour it in our glasses and then wait a bit to actually drink it and call that decanting.
Okay. I'm not going to wait a little bit because I
was trying to be proper.
I don't care to be proper. So we're going to leave this guy right here for you guys. We'll talk more about the wine later.
As he opens that.
But when it comes to traveling, it's really funny because you can travel very, very differently in numerous different ways. So let's start with packing, or actually not even packing, let's back up. Let's go to planning. We are almost polar opposites with everything we do when it comes to traveling.
Yeah.
So when it comes to planning, I want to know what am I doing, what day, where am I going? I have a timetable, I have a map, I have the literal itinerary, and I will plan that out probably about 6 months, 4 months ahead of time and have a living Google Doc of it. And if I need to update it, I will as I go. But that is my Bible for when I travel.
I feel like I will put together a list of things and on that list of things, if something requires a ticket or reservation, and if I think it's something I want to do, then I'll plan that. But then I kind of leave a lot of open time of just what we can do when we feel like it in the moment.
I cannot do that. So
but it works out well because I'm not super picky. So if he does the planning and itinerary, I just go along with it.
Yeah.
I'm just I'm here for the ride.
She just runs with it.
It would be unfortunate if we were two itinerary planners, but different itinerary planner,
It is a good thing that we like the same things.
Yeah.
So I plan the activities, but we like the same things. So it works out.
I contributed a couple ideas and then he,
I run with it.
Finds the actual details.
But after that, you have your planning done. Now it's time to pack. I am someone who I know what I need to pack and I kind of visually prepare all of it. I get it all in the same spot in my head. And then the day before, maybe the morning of, I just I go grab everything, throw it on the bed, look at it, go, yes, that's good. Throw it in the suitcase. Good to go.
I feel like I have to try on every outfit. I don't know if anyone else feels that way, but when you go on a vacation, sometimes you wear different outfits compared to what you do in your day-to-day life. Pick out something that's cute and you just gotta try it on, see how it feels, decide what shoes to pack, and then you have to, to maximize the suitcase space. I can't talk. You gotta figure out which outfits go with the shoes, and then you have to figure out how many pairs of shoes. I feel like it's a whole thing,
And before anyone says anything about, it's just a male not wanting to pack a lot of options.
He's detailed and has coordinated outfits.
My outfits are on point. I probably bring more shoes than you do half the time.
Yeah.
Because I have usually my dress shoes, my casual shoes, at least 2 pairs of shoes that are going to go with a specific outfit. And then I have my running shoes on top of that. So I need to get my running outfits as well as my going out outfits. I'm arguably worse when it comes to the amount of stuff that I pack, but I make it all fit in a very small suitcase. I shouldn't say small suitcase, but I make it all fit in one suitcase. And I
Mhm.
will be at that 40-pound limit or 50-pound limit that the airline lets you do. So after you get all of that taken care of, this one, yeah, no, we'll talk about this one. How you travel. So I'm someone when it comes to traveling, I am like, I need to be early. I need to be like ready to go. I want I want to eliminate as many variables as possible. So if you're flying, security is a variable. They might change your gate. There's all these things that can happen. So when I'm in the airport, I don't care if I have 30 minutes. I don't care if I have an hour, 2, 3 hours. I am going to make a beeline to my gate. And when I walk fast, I walk fast. My dad's from New York, and we just beeline. It's so fast that my brother also is just like, you walk too fast. He literally has to do like a little jog to keep up with me.
It's kind of funny because I have started walking faster since we've been together. And at
Oops.
work, like I've had people being like, calm down, like you're walking so fast. I'm like, this is the slow walk.
It's all gas, no brake.
So yeah.
But as soon
I
as I find everything, it's like, okay,
see.
now we get to relax. And now I'm like, as soon as I get everything set, I'm like, now
Mhm.
it's vacation mode. If I'm flying, I'm going to get there. I'm going to be ready. I'm going to have my stuff. And then I'm like, okay, now where's the bar? I'm going to get a cocktail, go get some wine, and then relax. But you got to get there first.
I mean, I think if I have 3 hours, like I'm taking my time on that walk, Like I might be
Smart.
carrying my carry-on or something. Like I'm not trying to rush it. I'm trying to live in the moment,
All
take my
gas, no break.
time. If there's something pretty on the way and I have an hour, like yeah, I might take a little peek see.
All gas, no break.
It's just hard. Where if the airport's so big, you might not go back.
Yeah. All gas, no
Again,
break.
if it's like less than an hour, then I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I should hustle. If it's an hour or longer, I'm just going at my pace.
So obviously, once you travel and you get there, I should say the same goes for when we're driving somewhere. Like when we are driving, we are driving. When we are on a rest stop, you are taking a fast pit stop,
Oh my
and you are.
gosh. I like once had to sometimes like if I have to pee twice on a road trip, he's like
It's hurting my arrival time. We have a
I'm like, I'm
goal.
sorry, I drank water.
You have to meet the goal. I
It's like
literally
so intense.
it it's like a full on pit stop when it's like, okay, we're gonna go to the bathroom here. We pull in, you get that gas going, you go to the bathroom, swap out, another person goes to the bathroom, pick up the snacks, come back, make sure you wipe off the windshield, all that stuff, boom, boom, you're gone.
Okay, I think the other part that's important to factor in is we currently have a hybrid vehicle and there's a 500-mile radius. So it's like his rationale is if we don't need gas, we don't really need to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 500 miles is a lot of miles without a pee break.
Hold it. He'll be okay.
But like clinically, that's not okay.
It's fine. Everything's fine. So once you arrive at your destination and you're actually in vacation mode, I feel like that's when you get like the big difference of people. You get
Mhm.
people who are like, yeah, I want to be doing something every day. I want to be like going on all these excursions. I want to be seeing all the sights, taking photos, doing all this stuff that's just like boom, 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 boom. And then on the flip side, you have the other people who are like,
I want to sleep.
I just want to hang out. I'm going to sleep
Just
in,
chill.
might get up early, but like go hang out somewhere, just chill. It was funny. So when we had our first official, or your first official vacation,
Hmm.
we went down to Gulf Shores, Alabama, and literally all we did was wake up at like 10 a.m.,
Hmm.
eat breakfast, drag a cooler of drinks and our chairs down to the beach, and just sat there until like 5 p.m. or something like that. It's glorious. But I feel like for me, I'm more of a relaxed person when I'm traveling, but I do want to do like maybe one big thing a day.
I like having a thing a day. If you're packing in multiple reservations in a day, I feel like it starts to get stressful in case of something like you get so caught up on having to leave a previous thing to
Yeah.
be on time for the next thing. And I don't like that feeling of being rushed. So I like having like one big thing, and you could do two if they're like distinctly different times of the day. If like one is we're going for brunch, kind of empty space of just like lounging around, and then at night we're going out to a restaurant or something. I don't know.
It's nice to have the balance, but also to give yourself time in between things. You don't want to be
'Cause
rushing yourself, but also you don't
you
want
don't
to
want
be
to feel like,
exhausted.
yeah, you don't want to come back and feel like you need a vacation from your vacation. Like that's too much.
Granted, if you are someone who wants to like see a lot of sites, so for example, whenever we go to Europe,
I
that's
feel
gonna
like
be
that's gonna be a fast. I feel like that's how you do Europe, though. I don't know.
yeah. But I wouldn't also call that a vacation. I would call that just like a trip.
Oh, that's fair. That's a different mindset.
Yeah. But
World
this,
traveler.
yeah, if you're traveling to go on a trip, is different than traveling to go on vacation.
Okay.
When you're going on vacation, take your time, breathe, like we've been letting this wine do for a little bit. And it is smelling very interesting.
It's got some
So-
like nice fruit going on.
I need a white cloth. Oh, never mind. We have this. So we are whiteboard people, as you know. So we're just gonna hold this whiteboard up and just look at this real quick. This color is very interesting because it is relatively light. However, the opacity of it is much inkier than I would have expected. It's got like this inky hue to it.
Mm-hmm.
So very nice color. I'm getting like a strawberry, blackberry, bramble kind of thing going on here.
I got that, and then I kind of want a second opinion on this. I'm not sure, but like a mushroom.
I could see a
later
mushroom. I was thinking wet
Like-
wood.
It's something along those lines. So it's like initially I get the fruit, and then there's some of those darker tones of like, again, I could see like a wood, mushroom.
It's kind of the forest floor smell that some people
Yeah,
refer to,
yeah.
which is not a bad thing.
No, like a glorious.
Think about walking around in a nice forest after it rains. There's just like this
the little
very
birds are
pleasant smell.
chirping. It's like beautiful. There's sunlight shining, and you find a little berry.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, I tried.
If you know what she was trying to reference, I'll put just a clip of what it was right here. I'm not actually playing that video. Again, it's that blackberry, strawberry, but like stewed kind of, or like cooked flavor. And then there's this nice, like forest floor kind of. I was thinking like wet cedar was honestly what was coming to mind. Very nice flavor to it. So I really enjoyed this wine, and I am looking forward to sipping on this for a little bit.
Yeah, it's really good.
So if you made it this far, cheers to you. I appreciate you guys sitting through a Wine Down Wednesday with us. But as always, if you guys have any thoughts on what we were talking about, what type of traveler are you? What do you like to do when you travel? Or how do you plan your travels? Let us know down in the comments. This is a spot for us not only to talk to each other and talk to you, but you guys can also talk back to us down in the comments. Engage with us a little bit if you'd like to. And if you're new here, just say hi, because there are a lot of new people here. Because if you guys didn't know, and I don't think you knew this, unless you saw the post
What's new?
this morning, we officially hit 1,000 followers on YouTube this morning.
Oh, awesome. Thanks, guys.
So really appreciate you guys, and I'm looking forward to continuing to grow this channel. I don't know what we're gonna do we'll do some little thing for 1,000, but once we get up to like the next milestone, whatever that might be, if it's gonna be 5,000, we'll have little things that we might do just to say thanks, because we do appreciate you guys a lot. Because if we didn't have you, we wouldn't really wouldn't just be here talking to one follower, unless it was my mom. I'd make these videos just for
Stop.
her.
No, your mom would bring her friends.
A
It's
lot
so
of you
cute.
are my mother's friends, so cheers to you guys that know Dr. Fletcher. Thank you guys. Any closing thoughts?
Be safe for your upcoming travel plans. And thanks for joining us.
Cheers.